You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? We got some breaking news, Sixers fans. We got some breaking news. James Harden is going to be out for a month. That is right. James Harden is now out for a month for a right foot tendon strain. And we already got a lot of people in the chat. I really appreciate you. Flame, what is good? Hey, Mike. Hey, the 76ers are going to start winning now. I'm not sure about that with Doc Rivers. Hey, Raphael, how's it going, man? Hey, Jeff, thank you for being here. Hey, Mike again. But, yeah, guys, so James Harden's out. James Harden is out for a month, and it's so sad, bro. It is so sad. Prayers out go to him. We want nothing but the best. We want him back and fully healthy. It's sad. He was having like an MVP type season already. He was doing really well for the Sixers. When he fell, it looked kind of really bad. He was having trouble walking on it. Then he hit a cameraman later on. So it's sad. Do you think this is good or bad for the Sixers? Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Because he was like our number one option at times, number two options at times. He was averaging like a double-double, stuff like that. This means Maxey can step up, though. Tyrese Maxey can step up and show us what he's really capable of. We were only getting a sample size for Maxey. We were only getting a sample size, but now we're going to get a full size. Do you have Harden in? I do. I got James Harden in the fantasy league. I gotta change that after this. I'm kind of bummed about that. Wait, I can't see. I'm outside yet. So. Oh man, I hope they keep the winning streak alive without him. We lost last night. We lost. The winning streak is now over. So, yeah. Hey Jeff, what is up, man? What is up? If you want to pop on in, man, come on in. Mitch, hope he gets well soon. So do I, man. So do I. But just a coincidence. I was trying to make. It took me hours to film like a. Spoiler alert. I was gonna have a Fire Doc Rivers podcast, so I was gonna make the first episode of that today. But then this broke, so I had to make it short. Then I had to hop on here as soon as possible to give you guys the news and to give you guys my opinion on this whole thing. My Celtics lose by 1 point to Cleveland. Well, I'm a Sixers fan. I can't stand your team, but that sucks. But yeah, it's really sad. Raptors won last night. Yep. Everyone's gonna keep on winning, and as long as we have Doc Rivers. Yo, what up?
So that Ben Simmons and James Harden trade's really good, looking good, huh?
Now it is. Yeah. Damn. But
Yep.
dude, I was trying to make a Fire Doc Rivers podcast. Like I was trying to make the first episode, then this broke.
Why? You guys are winning right now. You shouldn't have to worry about finding
We
your head
lost.
coach.
We're 4-5. We lost.
It's still not. You're still around 500 now. So I mean, yeah, Karam's win. Nobody did win that trade.
Yeah. Oh, you're back from soccer practice? Appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Appreciate that. But it's sad, but now we get to see a full Tyrese Maxey now. Like, Maxey is going to show us what he's really capable of, even though last night he did drop 32 points. So now he's going to have a lot bigger role. The offense is going to go through him and Embiid. So there's a
And
plus you got
Tobias,
to.
too.
Tobias, though, I just can't stand Tobias. I just really can't. But Tobias can do his things when he's there. Wait. That's a worse down bad. We won 4-1. That's a down bad. That's
Yeah,
kind
we
of
are
funny.
right. We are right now. He's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys on again tonight? And then that's on tonight.
No, we are off tomorrow. We are off tonight, and then we play tomorrow against Washington, and then we play Saturday against Charlotte. And Ben Simmons isn't playing in either game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not work today, Jeff, in the zone. I did not work today. I did not. I think I'm working again next week sometime. So, yeah, but now there's really what is Doc Rivers going to do with the rotations now? That's my curiosity because because this past game his rotations were bad. You had Matisse Thybulle starting, right? I think it was Dante Melton's out, so you had Thybulle starting, and then you don't play him at all second half. You have Paul Reed play a total of 6 minutes. You don't play him at all in the second half. And then you go in your press conference and saying, we needed more defense. We needed more energy. I'm like, then why didn't you put him back in the game? Like, it's common sense here. It's really bad there. We won 4-1. Yep. It's just like, I mean, Sixers got to fire Doc Rivers.
They're not going to fire him as long as the team keeps winning. Even if you're 4-5, that's still too early. You'd have to really,
too early
really
coming from your team.
Well, because we were going nowhere. We were literally in a rut the entire time, and because of the whole Kyrie Irving distraction that happened, they probably used the. I'm starting to think that maybe they used the Steve Nash firing as a way to cover up because of what was going on with Kyrie Irving. Plus, the Nets were just going. They were going straight downhill.
Yeah,
it made sense they did that.
It really does. It does, but now it's just like when Joel Embiid is gonna have to stay on the floor healthy now. He can't afford falling all these times, like 8 times a game. That can't happen. And then if we start losing because James Harden's out, we're done. Because this Eastern Conference is so competitive, like it's insane if we lose because of this.
Well, the Cavs are off to a terrific start right now too. It seems like, and they got Garland back. Mitchell's playing really well over there. Obviously, they got Mobley. Cavs are one of those teams that we did talk about that were one of those biggest threats in the Eastern Conference, and look what they're doing right now. they look like they're ready to be a top level contender over there. So yeah, it was all about just pretty much staying on par with the Eastern Conference in the NBA, and you couldn't get off to a very bad start. Right now, both the Sixers and the Nets have both gotten off to very rocky starts, and now both of them are going to be missing some key players. So it's not very ideal when you're going against a very competitive conference like the East is.
Yeah, and James Harden was playing his role perfectly, in my opinion. Like, he was playing the true point guard. He was doing assists, creating shots open. He was creating his own shot. It's exactly what Joel Embiid needed. Now, with him out, my curious is, who's going to be the point guard now? Like, you have Maxey there, then who's going to be the two? You got D'Anthony Melton. You got Matisse Thybulle, who I'm going to say no to right away. I guess it has to be D'Anthony Melton or Sig Melton. There's another one. Oh, this means you're going to play Furkan Korkmaz more now. Korkmaz is straight up garbage. Straight up garbage. Oh, yeah, Corbin says, what's up? Jeff.
Oh, how you doing, Karam? Sorry, I was just reading some Giants news.
No, you're good. Mitch, you see me MLB and NFL tonight? I am not. I'm going to be on my guy's DJ Storm's wrestling thing from like 7:30 to 8:30, and then I'm just going to watch the two games with my dad because we're witnessing history tonight as Phillies fans. So I want to appreciate that with my dad. Like, on one TV, I'm going to have the Eagles. The other TV, I'm going to have the Phillies. Like, I want to experience that. I don't want to be on any live stream for that moment.
Yeah, it's just you want to spend that as a fan. You don't want to, like, it's going to be hard for you to watch both of them, especially with it being both your top teams. So at that point, it's better to just chill, relax, and just enjoy both games as a fan rather than anything.
Yeah. I mean, for the hardcore sports, we got Philly halftime doing the World Series again tonight. And then we're going to have Philly Sports Rap and AK. They're doing the Eagles game. And then before that, AK and Boys for Life are doing 2 beats, 1 each. So we got a stack card tonight. We got a stack card. So,
there you go.
Then DJ Storms at 7:30. So we got a real stack card tonight, which I really like. So
there you go. If you want your baseball, your football, and your wrestling, you're going to get it all tonight on the Hardcore Sports Network.
Yeah, and I think we're 6 away from 200, if I'm mistaken, the last time I checked.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, we're 6 away, which is insane. But back to the James Harden news. Did you see when he fell?
No, I did not.
Oh,
I was out yesterday, so I didn't get to see any basketball games or anything. I didn't get home until late at night. But how did he fall?
It was just like too bad. I can't even. When he got up, he had a hard time walking, and then in the third quarter, he fell into the cameraman. So it's like, yeah, not look good for James Harden right now. It does not.
I just got some football news. Rashad Bateman's out for the season with a Liz Frank injury.
Oh my god! I think I have him in one of my fantasy leagues.
And apparently, Jeff Bezos and Jay-Z are interested in partnering up to try to buy the Redskins, Commanders, whatever you want to call them, if Snyder does sell. So
if they do sell their team, are they going to go back to the Redskins?
I doubt it. I think they're just going to stay with the Commanders because of why.
Yeah.
The things we can't really talk about why it would make sense to just stay with where they are.
Yeah, it's sad. It really is. But
yeah. I have a football question. Is there anybody on your team that might be in line for an extension? Because I know, well, actually, you guys are playing. Never mind. Because the Giants apparently are talking with some of their players right now about possible extensions this week since they're on the bye week. So
yeah. Yo, what's up, NYG? What is up, unpopular opinion?
Yo, NYG, did you hear about the Giants and Julian Love potentially coming together on a new deal? Check. I know it's Pat the Rat, but Pat Leonard says that Giants and Pat Leonard Giants and Julian Love apparently are talking about a contract extension. I don't know if you heard that in the news. I mean, in terms of the James Harden thing, in my opinion, he's an older player. I'm not really surprised about it. This is what you're going to get when you have older players. They're going to have these little injuries. They're going to pop up all over the place. These guys are going to get banged up a whole lot easier. And even if you fall a little bit awkwardly, if you are younger, it's not going to be as bad. You're not going to be out as long because your muscles are stronger, your physique is better, everything else. So I mean, it's just I'm in some ways I'm not really surprised, but in other ways it's going to have to be up to other players on that team to have to step up and take the mantle on that Philadelphia 76ers team besides Joel Embiid. And Tyrese Maxey is obviously one of the top guys on that Philadelphia 76ers team that's got to take the reins as that second scorer. He did go over 30 points last night, but he's got to be another guy that has to consistently be able to score and provide that outside shooting on the outside to help Joel Embiid in the center. What's going on, Hard Steelers podcast? Teacher got home. What's going on, guys? Mitch will be right back. He just went away for a little bit.
I'm
He's
here.
right back.
I'm here. I had to move inside. There was a couple bees flying all over me.
There you go. Mitch almost just got stung by a bee doing a podcast for you guys.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. I need to get my studio up, but I'm here. I can talk. So.
Nah,
Yeah.
I didn't, but I definitely support them signing Love back. I honestly think he's playing better than McKinney this season. I agree. I think they should. I think Julian Love absolutely 1,000% deserves to be resigned, and I'm glad that they're looking into bringing him back because he is a captain. He is a leader on the team. He leads the team in tackles. He's got the only interception on the Giants. He's got a pass defense. He's got a sack. He's definitely a guy, and he's a glue guy. All us Giants fans have said that this dude is a glue guy on the Giants, and I think they definitely should bring him back for a long-term deal. I think it would just be the right thing to do, and I think that Giants fans would all be ecstatic if we can bring Julian Love back on a long-term deal.
Oh, yeah. That would be great for them.
Yeah.
You gotta fix the lighting in here.
No, it's all good. I don't want to make it just the Giants. I'm not going to make it just the Giants show, but I know like the Giants have talked with a lot of guys about extensions, like Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones, Andrew Thomas, Xavier McKinney, Julian Love, Dexter Lawrence, and Darius Slayton are probably the 7 players they're looking to possibly extend in this little bit of time frame. I hope they can come to an agreement with Julian Love or any of these guys in the coming days. But sorry, Mitch, go ahead. I was just talking about James Harden a little bit earlier. I'm not really surprised he got banged up a little bit because he is an older player.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, hopefully he's going to be – I don't want to see anybody get hurt, even if I don't love the player.
I don't either.
Yeah. Even if I don't love the player, I still don't like seeing anybody get hurt because I'd rather play against everybody's top players, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's sad. Yo, Rob, if you want to come in, man, you know how to pop in. Come on in, man. I want to get your opinion on this.
Hey, Rob, what's going on, bro?
I'm going to turn this off. I have no clue what's wrong with my lighting, but I'll fix it later. So, yeah. What's good, hardest Steelers? Can I give my take on it? So, maybe later. Maybe later right now. I just want to be me and Jeff, and then Rob's going to pop in.
Is he a Sixers fan too?
Who, Rob?
No, Hardest Steelers podcast.
Yeah. What's good, Ryan? What's good, man? What's good? Yeah, Doc River. Oh, hey, Flame. I think the 49ers could be a competitive. Yeah, they could be.
They will when they're healthy.
Is Tyler here? No. He's not here. I don't know where he is, but he will be here soon, I guess. But it is what it is. Man, I gotta fix my setup. Shoot, I don't know.
Thank you, everybody, for coming by the stream too, and everybody. Wish Mr. Mitch a congratulations, like Hardest Steelers podcast did, on 2,000 subs.
Yeah.
2,000 subs for Mr. Kofsky, Mr. soon-to-be monetized Mitch Kofsky.
Yep. I already got the 4,000, so there's just technical stuff I gotta get through. Yeah.
That's right. Hit that like on the button.
Yeah.
Next should be extended this season. I wait on everybody else till after the season. I agree. They're the 3 that most definitely should be extended. 1,000% MYG. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need that like. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jeff. Everyone like, yep. Oh, money. Oh, can we stop with that? I really don't like the Money Mitch thing.
Money Mitch. I didn't even know where that came from. Is that new?
Coach Dante.
Oh, okay.
Congrats
money.
I'd rather have the same.
Money!
I'd rather have the Shane McMahon theme song.
Here comes the money!
I love that one. That's actually one of my
Go.
favorite.
Here comes the money. Oh, what up, AJ?
No, AJ, what's good, bro? So the Magic might have a chance now. Oh my God. Yeah, haha.
Anything
Go
is
Magic.
possible.
Is Mega Mitch better? Whatever it is, man. Whatever. Yeah. So my
So he's not
question.
supposed to be back until the next year, or like
Who?
sometime in December. Harden.
A month.
So sometime in late December.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I just don't know what the rotations are gonna be now. I really freaking don't. That's just my question with Doc Rivers. I don't
Who's
know.
been backing up? Who's
It
been
was
backing
the
up Harden?
Anthony. It was the Anthony Melton, but then now he's gonna start.
Okay.
So do you have Jake Milton there? Do you prefer Korkmaz there? Please no. Or Matisse Thybulle for the
What's wrong
defense
with
purposes.
Korkmaz?
Korkmaz stinks. He really stinks.
He's really that bad.
Yeah. Yes, I do. That's the money song I like. The Shane McMahon one. That's
Here
like
comes the
that's
money.
a
Here we
classic,
go.
dude. That's like
Here comes the
classic.
money.
Here, I want to check Sister's Twitter. Phillies better win tonight, Mets. You're streaming the game tonight. I am not streaming the game tonight. Philly halftime is going to stream the game on the Hardcore Sports and on his channel. AK's Philly Sports Wrap, they're going to stream the Eagles versus Texans on their internet network. It's a huge to-do.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you, Wise Spot.
Make sure you guys go support Philly Sports Rap. Make sure you guys go support AK Eagles, as well as you go support Philly halftime. They're going to be doing the games this tonight, as well as go support Mr. DJ Storms, who's going to be doing his wrestling show and preview for Crown Jewel that'll be happening this Saturday at noon.
Yo, I
With
appreciate
Mr. Kopsky.
Yeah. What?
No, I'm just saying you're going to be doing the show with DJ Storms, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Yep. 7:30. Oh, we're gonna talk about. You know what I heard? I think Jake Paul's gonna be there.
Yes, he is. There, he's already at Saudi Arabia. They arrived at Saudi Arabia, I believe, this afternoon. So he is there, in fact, with all the rest of the performers. But they're actually a little bit nervous because apparently there was supposed to be potentially an attack that was supposed to happen from Iran on Saudi Arabia. So they were a little bit hesitant on basically like going through it, but it sounds like that they're still going to go through the show.
Hey, Blake,
What's up?
What's good, man? I know you wanted James Harden traded. I didn't think you wanted him like this, though.
It's the truest statement of them all. What Unpopular Opinion Sports says, he's right. Both Philly and Brooklyn lost that trade. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. We all
I hate Harden, but I don't wish injury on anyone. Yeah.
Feel the same way as you do too, bro.
I'm picking the Astros. Sorry, Mitch. Michael Thomas done. Wait, what?
He's out.
He's been out, hasn't he?
I might be saying that he could be. Maybe he's done for the season. He just hasn't reported it yet.
Oh, okay. I was like,
who's pitching in the game tonight for the Phillies and Astros?
I really don't know.
Is it Verlander and Nola?
I think Verlander and Nola, yeah.
Okay.
We got him. If we lose this game, we're pretty much done.
It's in Philly tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have to win because you don't want to go down. You don't want to go to Arizona or Houston down 3-2. You have to win tonight. So that way at least you get 2 shots in Houston to win the World Series. If you lose tonight, I don't like your chances to win 2 in a row in Houston. I don't. So tonight I would say is like a must win.
Yeah, we have to win here. We just do. Win it for James Harden.
He's right. Michael Thomas has been placed on IR. He will undergo toe surgery and does not expect him to play again this season. So wide receiver Michael Thomas is out for the season for the Saints due to toe surgery. Another premier player out. And yeah, he said it. Jeff in Zone says that it's Verlander versus Nola.
Yeah, Verlander and Nola. That would be good. That would be good. But I think this hurts the Sixers a lot. Like really. It hurts them a lot. Think about it.
It
Now,
depends on who steps up before him.
Maxie. Maxie's going to have to.
But after Maxey, you need another person. It can't just be Maxey and Embiid. You got to have other people that can step up scoring. So who's going to be that other guy?
My guess, Anthony Melton or Tobias Harris. Tobias needs to do something. God, I hate Tobias.
You hate him, but he's probably your third best player right now on the team.
He is.
Exactly. So you're going to need him to step up his offense and be able to provide some interior and exterior scoring for that team while Harden's out for the next month. You don't think both Philly teams win tonight? I'm only rooting for one to win. Well, I know because he's rooting for Houston. He's rooting against Houston because obviously he's a Yankee fan.
So you're rooting for the Eagles.
I think the Eagles will destroy the Texans. I can't even front. I don't think the Texans stand a chance without Brandon Cooks playing tonight too. That hurts them. And I believe Nico Collins is out too. So I think the Eagles should have an easy victory. In terms of the baseball game, I mean, the Phillies did. I think the Phillies already beat Verlander in Game 1, so
yes,
they can. They need to win tonight. If the Phillies lose tonight, I don't think they're going to win this World Series. So tonight's a must-win. If you guys lose tonight, I think it's game, set, match. The World Series is going to be celebrated in Houston by the Astros. Got to be real. So
yeah, I'm just like, yeah. I still can't believe we both lost the trade. Technically, I mean, Harden has been playing better. Harden has been playing better though.
He has, but he's also. I mean, he's also older, and this was bound to happen where he's going to get injured. He's gotten injured over the past couple of seasons. So
I have no clue where that's coming from.
I'm not really surprised. Neither teams won this trade. A lot of people thought that both teams were going to lose this trade because nobody trusts in James Harden nor Ben Simmons. Everybody thinks that both those guys are overrated players that are just like pundits to their team, like, disruptions to their team. So
yeah, Jonathan Taylor's out for another practice. He's not practicing again.
Yeah, he's not going to play. Yeah. I don't think he's going to play this Sunday.
And they got rid of Hines. So it's just like, culture done, man. Culture done.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're definitely not going anywhere. That's easily one of the most disappointing teams in the Noah Syndergaard 3.94 ERA. He's all right in postseason. He pitched versus the Royals. Yep, 2015 in the World Series against the Royals with the Mets. I remember.
Yep. Yeah.
He also pitched in 2016 in that wild card game with the Mets against the Giants, against Bumgarner.
Yeah. That's why that light is out. That makes sense. I have a light out in my room, so you see this dark spot right here.
Mm.
So, yeah, it affects it.
I thought it was just the reflection of the chair. Or the shadow of the chair.
Huh. Maybe.
This is Chairgate.
No, it's not. You can still think. Well, it could be. Hold on. Nah. I don't know. I'll fix it later. It's not that big of a deal. But
he is 0-2 in the playoffs. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I want to look over the Sixers schedule here because I want to see who we're playing against and like their potential point guard that we're going to be up against, which is kind of scary now, even though Harden's not exactly the best defender on the court.
He can't play defense.
No. You know what would be cool?
The defense is going to be better without him.
You know what would be cool? If they combine talent with James Harden and Ben Simmons.
You'd actually have a halfway decent player if you combine the two of them together. Because both of them can't, but one of them can't shoot and the other one can't defend.
So we got
together, you would actually have a halfway decent player.
We got the Knicks tomorrow.
Oh.
We got the
NYG, AK and Philly Sports Rap are going to be streaming the Eagles game tonight. So if you want to check out the Eagles game, go check out AK Eagles and Philly Sports Rap. They're going to be doing the Eagles game. Who knows? Maybe I might pop on for a little bit on their stream just to, give my input since I'm on the bye week. But yeah, they're going to be streaming they're going to be streaming the game tonight for the Eagles and the Texans. And Philly halftime is going to be streaming the game for the Philadelphia Phillies and Houston Astros. So
Yeah. So, can we beat the Knicks? They've been on a little bit of a roll as of late. Like
the Knicks, I think the
yeah.
Knicks have been losing lately.
Really? Let me see.
Yeah, I think the Knicks have lost.
Yeah,
like
they're
their last
3-4. Okay, I was thinking about the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they were rolling at the beginning, but I think they've
Yeah,
lost.
they lost 3 straight. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost, then they won 3 straight, then they lost 3.
Yeah, but look who they lost to though.
The Hawks, Cavs, Bucks. Yeah.
No doubt, man. They would much appreciate it if you could hop on a little bit with them. They definitely appreciate your support, bro. Thank you, Unpopular Opinion Sports. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go check out his channel, Unpopular Opinion Sports. He does the Heart of the City podcast every Tuesday night at 8:30 on his channel. He's also going to be part of the Shadow World Productions, which is going to be a channel. It's a radio station that's also going to be broadcasting the Heart of the City every single Thursday and Saturday for the show. It's all New York sports all around the city. Just want to give a good shout out to a great guy and an awesome New York Giants content creator.
I might want to stream the Knicks game tomorrow. I'm thinking about it.
He's got a good point. Knicks struggling and their fans want everyone traded. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. That is so true, man. It's they just don't get it. They don't get it.
No, they don't. But guys, hit that like button. We're only 2 away from 10. Let's get that up. And then we got the Suns after the Knicks. On that one
problem,
day.
bro.
Yeah, Robert is actually streaming this game. He's streaming the Suns. And then I'm going to talk to Blake. I want to stream at least one of these Hawks and Sixers with him. That'll be entertaining. Then we got Utah, who's been playing how well they've been.
That's surprising. I didn't think Utah would be playing this well.
Utah's 6-3 right now.
I didn't think they'd be playing this well because I figured when they trade away Mitchell and Gobert, there would be pretty much a rebuilding team, maybe trying to tank a little bit to get a top pick in the NBA draft. But got to give them credit. They're doing a hell of a job over there in Utah with that team. Obviously, I believe they're led by Colin Sexton, too.
Yes.
So, I mean, big ups to them. I mean, they're getting the job done in a very difficult Western Conference. So you gotta give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, and then we go back. Who do we play after the Jazz? Milwaukee and Minnesota and Brooklyn. Oh, we play you guys on the 22nd.
What day is that?
That's a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, we play on TNT, I believe.
Do you have TNT or not?
Oh, yeah, I have TNT.
I
have TNT, ESPN, and TBS. If it's a Tuesday, so I got to see because, like I said, I always do the Heart of the City podcast on that day.
Yeah.
So I have to see if I might be able to do it. We'll have to wait. I'll let you know. But they're playing again on ESPN, I think, in January, I believe. December or January again. So
25th, yeah. That's a Wednesday.
So we could always do it on that day too. 25th of this month or next month?
Of January.
Of January, okay. So we could always stream that game on Wednesday too.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta stream I'm gonna stream it no matter what. That's basically. And then we got Charlotte after that. LaMelo will be back by then. Then we got Magic back to back, which I'm not afraid of. Then the Hawks and Cleveland. So we can win some of these games without Harden. We can win some of these. The Knicks, the Hawks, at least one. Utah, Milwaukee, I don't think we can win at all. I don't think so. We're going to need Harden for that. Minnesota, I think we can, but it just goes down to who's going to guard Anthony Edwards. Brooklyn is like a hit or miss. So
now it's looking more like a miss, if anything.
I mean, if you just wait for Ime Udoka to be your coach, just wait.
Is he going to teach this team how to play defense?
I don't know. I was watching so many YouTube videos yesterday saying like the Nets are not fixable.
I really don't know if they're wrong.
Bucks are not a team to play around. They are sitting in first in the East. No one can get past them.
You know what
right?
the scary thing about that too, Flame Red Sports? They don't even have Chris Middleton right now either. That's their
Right.
best player. Imagine when he gets back. That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, if they get Middleton back, jeez.
That team's gonna be really difficult to beat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No Brandon Cooks tonight against the Eagles.
Yeah, he's out, and I think Nico Collins is also out.
Yeah. But it's funny with Brandon Cooks because he doesn't want to be there.
Oh
So
yeah, oh yeah.
I think he's going to be sitting out for the rest of the year.
He shouldn't have signed that contract. If he does not want to be on the Houston Texans, why the hell did he sign? I know money. I know they're willing to pay him the money to stay. But if he really did not want to stay on the Houston Texans, why did he go out there and sign that huge contract extension in the offseason? He didn't want to be there. Just be a free agent. Or at least go into this next year as your contract season, and then you have a better chance of getting traded because A, nobody's trading a second round pick for him, and B, his salary. That's the reason why he didn't get traded.
Yeah. And by the way, the Chargers just picked up Dicker the kicker.
Well, I guess they badly need a kicker, so.
Yeah, I want him back on the Eagles, man. He was perfect from the field. He was perfect from the field, man. He hasn't missed. But yeah. Now the Sixers are more vulnerable than anything right now. Harden's scoring ability, his ability drawing fouls. We're gonna miss that. We really are. And if Maxey can step up, which I know he can, then we should be fine. But we do need the rest of the team to step up.
Mm-hmm. It's not even Maxey. You just need other guys on that basketball team to pick up their roles to help out, assist for the loss of James Harden on the offensive end. Because sure, James Harden not being there it's not going to help. Who replaces Ravens wide receiver that is on the IR? Probably Tyus Wallace or Wallace or James Prochet. Most likely are going to replace Rashad Bateman opposite of Devin Duvernay. But in terms of the Philadelphia, in terms of the Sixers, who's going to replace Harden? I mean, it's got to be a bunch of guys. It could be a collective effort. It could be a Melton. It could be even like a Tucker. It could be Tobias Harris. It could be multiple guys on that team that could pick up the load while Harden is out for the next month or so. And obviously, Tyrese Maxey has got to be that number 2 consistent scorer because they're going to be doubling up a lot on Joel Embiid in the post.
Yeah. The Eagles should win tonight, but they're going to slip up here soon. So they better not sleep on the Texans. That's what I've been saying. Then everyone was telling me, Mitch, it's not going to be a trap game. It's not going to be a trap game. I'm like, I agree with that, but it could be.
They can't come out. They can't come out sluggish. They got to come out and they got to handle their business against a very bad Texans team that is missing some key players. The Eagles just got to go out there and handle their business. Plain and simple. Just go out there and do what you guys have been doing for the past 7 games, and that's how you guys are going to win. Because if you play down to the competition level, you guys are going to lose. Or it's going to be a lot closer of a game than you guys think. Yep. I agree with him. There's going to be a game where you guys are going to slip up. I'm not necessarily saying it's going to be against, an NFC East team like the Giants or the Cowboys or the Commanders, but at the same time, do you really think? All right, I'm going to ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think at this point, and take your non-biased hat off, do you think that the Eagles can go undefeated this season, or do you think that the Eagles will eventually lose a game or 2 during the season? Be real.
They'll lose a game or 2. I've been saying this all year.
Okay.
I've been saying it all year. I think it's just hard for me to pick on who they're going to lose to. I think we're going to split. Us and the Giants are going to split.
Yeah, you have been saying that.
So there's one there. Packers could be another one because, Aaron Rodgers can go off at any given time. And then
I think the Cowboys could get you.
The Cowboys could too. Well. That's 3. Yeah. I mean, I hate to say this, but the Commanders, they could.
No, I don't. I think it's the same way. I think the Commanders can beat the Giants too. I'm not sleeping on that team. The team is starting to pick it up a little bit, and also the fact that they're doing real. That seems like they have some type of mojo going with Heineke at quarterback. So I think everybody in the NFC East is going to be incredibly competitive going into the last stretch of the season. They're going to
Yeah.
start 2 games in the division. Yeah, I think I agree with him. I think that the division is going to be so interesting as we get into like towards December, because that's when we're going to start seeing who really measures up against who in this division, because we're arguably some of the best teams in the NFC conference. So I really am curious to see when the Eagles play the Cowboys, Commanders, Giants, same thing. All these teams play against one another heading into like the end of November and all through December. Who's going to be the team or teams are going to be able to outlast one another? Yeah,
Yeah.
he agrees with you. One to the Giants and one to Dallas in terms of who you guys lose to. I
Oh yeah.
agree.
Giants, Dallas. I throw the Commanders in there. I'll have to throw the Packers in there. The Colts are tricky. The Colts are tricky because if Jonathan Taylor is back and we don't have Jordan Davis, which I think we will by that time,
Mm-hmm.
he could run all over us. So the
Yeah.
Colts are tricky. Shoot, I forget who else we're playing. The Saints. That should be a win.
Yeah, I
So
don't trust that Saints team right now. They still have decent players on defense, but I don't trust them. I think I would. You guys should be able to beat them, but you never know. It is the NFL. Anything is possible. I. He says they could. He could see you guys losing to Washington too. Yeah,
yeah,
I can see us losing to Washington as well. MYG. I can. I think that division. I think Washington is a better team than people are giving them credit for.
oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I'm just so. It's just like it's tough with the Sixers team because of Doc Rivers and the rotations. Now his rotations got to be better than ever with a talent like James Harden out of there. So it's like he had PJ Tucker at some point last night on Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, isn't
Yeah.
he more of like a Chris Chop's more of a stretch 5, isn't he, or a stretch 4? And PJ
Yeah,
Tucker
but
can
you
guard
don't
the
put
outside.
someone like PJ Tucker against someone that height who can just shoot right over you.
So then you switch off when he goes to the post and put Embiid on him. But when he goes to
Well,
the outside, you put Tucker on
Embiid
him.
wasn't playing. Embiid was out.
Oh
So
well, who's your
yeah,
backup
but here's the
center?
thing. Here's the thing. They scored 68 points on us in the paint. When we were playing against them a couple days ago, our defense was better. They did not score that many points. So for me, it's just like you want to play Paul Reed for 6 minutes, who's a better defender than Montrezl Harrell. George's Niang, he put Niang on Kristaps when Kristaps was going off. I mean, it's just like common sense here. Paul Reed is young. He's hungry. He can play. If you develop, the key to development is to have him play more. Like,
Yeah.
it's common sense. But here's the thing, right? Some of these players make mistakes. Okay, they're out on the floor. If Paul Reed makes a mistake, he's at the bench for the rest of the game. So it's just like, how is that fair? How is that fucking like? You see, it's just like Paul Reed's development is being hurt by Doc Rivers. That's how. If Doc Rivers is gone, I guarantee you this team will. It'll take us a little bit. It'll take us maybe like a game or two with Sam Cassell being the interim or Dan Burke being the interim, but it will. I can guarantee you that a lot better, a better team. I don't think we'll make it to the finals and make it to the finals like the Phillies did in their situation, but I'm just saying we could make a run. Because as of right now, if we have Doc Rivers, I see it as the first round exit. If we have Doc
Really
Rivers.
don't have that much faith in Doc Rivers?
No, I really do not. I've seen enough. The amount of times of his 3-1 leads blown, the amount of times of him choking, the amount of times his rotations, his thinking, his decision making. It's like I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Philly wanted Embiid's prime by pairing him up with Doc Rivers and Harden. We had wasting. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying here. I guarantee you, in a couple of years, Embiid is gone if we don't win in the ring. He's gone. I would not be mad. I'll be like, Embiid, go get your ring somewhere else. I'm sorry we could not do it with you here. I'm sorry did not build around you properly.
How old is Embiid right now?
26.
So he's still not even really hit his prime if you think about it. Or he's just into his
Let me look
prime.
it up. I'm looking up just in case. But I know he's around my age or younger. He's 28. He's my age. Shoot. He's my age and he's damn, that's not fair.
Well, he got into the league when he was really young. I believe he
No,
was
not
like
just
what?
that. I'm talking about his height.
Oh yeah, he's like what 7'2", I
He's
think 7'3".
7'1", 7'2". I told you the
Yeah.
story when I met him, right?
No.
Like I was at work. They were doing like a
They have time.
Sixers thing, a press conference or whatever. And
Mhm.
then, yo, what is up? Halftime, what is up, man? But it was just like they were doing pictures and stuff, and I had the privilege to talk to Embiid. He was just standing there on his phone. So I walked up to him. I was like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, what's up? We were talking for like a little bit. We were talking about college basketball, Kansas. We were talking about, Sixers, Brett Brown, all that stuff. It was a good conversation. I was looking up, okay? I was looking up. And then once he left, I could not move. My neck was stuck. I was like this. I was like, Joel, I'll see you later. I could not move. I hated that, bro.
Did you get his autograph?
I couldn't. No, I couldn't. He had to go. I was like, damn it.
Oh, okay.
I got a picture with him when like
There
everyone.
you go. That picture might actually be better than the autograph if you think about it.
Well, it was with everyone from the staff. It was like doing the pictures. He was a real jerk. Like to everybody, he was a jerk. He didn't want to be there. His attitude and everything. He was a real jerk. Not to me. Not to my experience, which I care about more than everyone else. So it's like everyone else is telling me, like, Mitch, he was a complete. I'm like, hey, he didn't want to be there. He's making his money. Let him act however he wants. If he's not acting like that towards me, I could give a damn.
Yeah. If he's not being a troll or an ass to you, you may just be like, oh well. Sorry, he's acting a fool to you guys, but at the same time, he's giving me the respect. So it is what it is. But I mean, that's pretty cool, man. You got to get a picture with arguably the best center in the NBA. But yeah, I agree.
I gotta look this up. What is Joel's yearly salary? I really forget. I know it's really high up.
When did he sign his contract extension? 2020,
He signed a
2021 or
5-year.
2020?
I clicked on the website and it's still there we go. I think it was like in 2019, 2018, 2019.
So even that long ago?
Yeah, his base salary, which his yearly, it's like 25 mil. It's like here. I'm gonna share the screen.
That's actually shorter or smaller than I thought it would be. I thought he'd make more than that. Being he's one of the best centers in the NBA.
Look, see, his contract is 5 years.
Can you zoom it in a little bit?
Is that good?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So it's like 5 years, 147 mil right there, and then you scroll down his base
So
salary.
boost up about $2 million each year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's basically
his base salary this year is $33 million. It's actually about $34 million, close to it. So
yeah, it's like
when's his free agency?
Yeah. Huh?
His free agency is after this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
No, wait, he did wait. Didn't he sign something? I think it was like this past year or something. Like,
could have sworn he did.
I think he did. So Embiid and Harden both out next game. I don't know about Embiid, but Harden's definitely out against the Knicks. I want Embiid there because I can't stay in the Knicks. Like, I really can't. Jeff knows.
Oh, yeah, I know how much you don't like the Knicks.
Yeah. And I'm close with, like, Leon and that family. So it's just, like, it's funny. I just can't stand their fans. That's why I want to go live tomorrow. And be like,
yeah. He's an unrestricted free agent in 2023.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just gonna look up when did he Sandra? He was signed through 2022, 2023, but he's eligible for a Supermax deal that could pay him 191 million to 2023, 2027. So the new Supermax deal does not contain the same provisions of Embiid's contract in 2017. Did that protected by the 76ers in the case of catastrophe injury to the lower back, etc. So he signed a 4-year Supermax extension this past year.
okay. Yeah, I just saw it. So he is going to be with the team till 2026, 2027.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that makes sense. That's what I was going to say. Like if he's a free agent, everybody in Philadelphia would be panicking right now. But it makes sense.
So if Harden could be this could be his best route to win it. Like
What about
he has
Maxey? Is he a free agent?
no, I don't think so. But oh yeah, it's still on his rookie contract.
How many years has Tyrese Maxey been in the NBA? 3?
This is third.
Okay.
So yeah, this is his third.
So he'll be a free agent not this year, but next year, right?
Yes.
They might
If I
even
was
think about
on,
trying to
we'd
sign
sign him
him.
right away. If I was
Oh
on,
yeah. If he plays well, he's gonna get a maxed extension because you can't let him go.
right. You just can't. You can't. Oh, someone on Twitter said Glenn Rivers playing Harden 40 minutes a night in October. Bruh.
He shouldn't be playing that much. You don't want to play your older players, even though if they are your superstars. You want to try to limit their minutes a little bit more at the beginning of the season.
Now you see why I don't like Doc Rivers. Now you see it.
Yeah, but Steve Nash is doing the same thing with my players. He's playing Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving 40 minutes.
He did. He's not there anymore. He did.
Yeah, and Jacques Vaughn was doing it too. I don't want to see these guys playing that many minutes. I want them to be limit their minutes a little bit more because I don't want to see these guys gassed out and tanked out by the time they get to the end of the season. And then these guys are getting hurt a lot easier because when you're playing that many minutes and you're an older player, I mean, Irving always gets hurt and he's 30 years old and Durant's 34. So you don't want to take a chance of these guys playing so much and they end up getting hurt with these soft tissue injuries. So, yeah.
But Jeff in his zone, would Doc get fired? I want him gone.
Then your team has to lose. Your team's got to lose and lose a lot if you want Doc gone.
Just runs his starters in Toronto. Don't like that to the ground. But your team is full of a lot of young guys who can all shoot, who are all tall, who are all lanky. Toronto's team is actually dangerous if you think about it.
They are.
They're really dangerous. So the Sixers could not switch. We could not do anything on the defensive side of the ball against your team. Doc Rivers needs to get. Thank you. I'm going to keep on saying that till the cows come home. Oh, look, there's a cow. But anyways, my God. I'm getting DMs after DMs after DMs right now. Yeah, great. Oh, I appreciate that halftime. Thank you for retweeting it.
Thank you, Philly Halftime.
He's always great at that.
Make sure if you guys haven't already, you hit the like button and you guys sub up to Mitch Kopsky's channel. He's broadcasting right now on his Facebook page, MK in the building. He's also broadcasting.
Talk with MK. It's not MK.
Really talk with MK. My fault. See, I'm
sorry. No, you're fine.
Also,
I figured I was thumbnail. I'll do that after this.
Also, Mitch is going to be he's broadcasting right now on his YouTube, his Twitch, and his Twitter. So make sure you guys go sub up to those if you haven't already, and go click a like. Hit the like on the video below too, because Mitch is doing this impromptu YouTube live stream right now for you guys. While James Harden news just dropped today that he will be out for the next month or so.
Knicks fans want Killian Hayes.
What kind of phone, Mitch? Well, he's asking what kind of phone do you have?
iPhone 12.
There you go.
I need to get a newer one.
Isn't that the newest one?
No, there's the iPhone 14.
Oh my god. I didn't know they're already up to the 14. I thought they just came out with 10 not that long ago.
That was like 4 years ago.
Was it really?
Well, yeah, they release a new one each year in the fall.
Is it a new one or two new ones?
It's one. It's like they do the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Max or Super Max,
Okay.
whatever you want to call it. That's like the much bigger one.
So these iPhones started coming out in 2008.
Yeah.
This one was 2 years. This one was two every year or so. Sometimes two.
Thunder keeps getting fines and fined. Why? Why?
Why are the Thunder getting fined? What are they doing?
They're not doing anything. The Sixers got 2 draft picks taken away.
Yeah, because of the probing that they did in the offseason.
Oh, whoop-de-doo. The Knicks are going to get hit with that.
Oh, yeah, because of the Bronson thing. You guys got it because of P.J. Tucker?
Yeah. It was because of PJ Tucker.
What draft picks did you guys get taken away?
The 2 second rounder, a second rounder next year and the year after.
He says, look at Sham's Twitter.
That's what I'm doing right now. Statement from it's from the Spurs. Huh? I don't see anything about the Thunder. All I see is the Spurs about this Josh Primo situation.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of controversy starting out in the NBA early this season.
Yeah. NBA is probably the most dramified league or sport. Tennis football second.
Well, it's because the players run the asylum in the NBA, so it makes sense.
It really does. It's sad. 11:30. $2 ago.
Giants hope to have Daniel Bellinger back by week 11. I love that.
There's nothing here. Like 7 hours ago, that was the latest thing. Like, there's nothing here about the Thunder, bro.
Yeah, I just looked. I didn't see anything about the Thunder.
Yeah, there's like nothing here about the Thunder from what I can see.
You hear about the Bradley Chubb extension?
Yeah, I was gonna make a short on that, but then I was like, nee.
It's pretty risky to give him 5 years and $119 million when he's never even played it down for you guys yet. But I guess they're pretty much counting on his talent to be able to weigh in. But that's a very, very interesting long-term commitment. I guess because if you trade away a first-round pick, it's better off you sign the dude to a long-term extension before you do anything.
Man, God, Killian Hayes sucks.
What team is he on?
He's on Detroit Pistons. He's a 6-man. 2.8 points per game, 17.3% from the field, 17.6 from 3, 23.12 shooting percentage, 0.1 PER. He's terrible. God dang.
Killian in a daze.
Yeah, right.
That's not good. Well, I mean, the Knicks are probably just trying to look for anybody that can give him a spark.
Right.
I got nothing right now.
We said he was playing days before. Okay. Because I looked on Twitter. Here, I'm going to share the screen. God, I hate. The share the screen process is so annoying.
It is.
Look, we go down. Here's Josh Primo. Oh, here it is. Must have scored right past it. Another NBA injury reporting discipline. The league has fined the Thunder $25K for violation when the team failed to destroy the availability of Josh Giddey. Ow. It's like about the injuries.
Yeah, it's like what they do with the NFL, where you have to put out some type of injury report. And if you don't put a diagnosis out, then the NFL is gonna,
And
penalize you
then
for not
they
doing that.
hit the same guy from the Clippers, Brendan
Yeah,
Boston. It's just
yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's just
interesting.
it's the NBA being the NBA. It's like there's
Pretty
nothing
much.
there's nothing we can really do about that.
Well, Adam
Nothing.
Silver is trying to crack down on the league right now. He's trying to crack down on the league and make it more of like, we have to notify it about injuries and stuff going forward. Just it's I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I agree with that, but at the same time, I understand why he's doing it. So I'm not gonna, go completely against it.
Oh yeah, the punter Ray Guy just passed away.
Yes. Rest in peace to former punter Ray Guy from the Raiders.
Now, wait, the Phillies combined win margin is over under 17.5.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
The Phillies and the Eagles combined.
Yeah, well, it's looking really good. Would the Eagles be better off not going undefeated? You know what? I'm actually going to say yes because I think there's going to be so much pressure on this football team to go undefeated that eventually it's going to start wearing on them, and because the pressure is going to be so much on them for them to go undefeated that it'll wear on this team as it keeps going because they feel like they can't lose, and then it's gonna, that's going to affect them when they get towards the latter part of the season and when they head to the playoffs. So, as the Patriots, the last team that was closest to get to going undefeated, and they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. So, yeah, I do believe it's going to wear on the Eagles the longer they go undefeated. Can they continue the streak? Anything's possible. Yeah, they could. I mean, they're good enough, but yeah, I think it's better off if you guys eventually do at least lose one game. So at least you could say, okay, the undefeated streak is over. Now we can relax a little bit and get back to football.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I agree with you, Jeff, to an extent because let's say we do go undefeated, right, and then we do have a bye in the first round week, whatever you want to call it, and then we play the next round. It's the Vikings or whatever, and then we just look tired. We look exhausted. We look gassed, and it's just like all of that being undefeated. Then you lose in the second round.
Yeah.
It's like I don't care about the season that much then. I don't care. I'd rather last long. I'd rather advance further. Shout out to my guy further AM. But yeah.
Yeah, it's more about fans have to understand going undefeated is great and all, but it's all about getting to the Super Bowl. It's all about getting towards the Super Bowl, etc. So it's not about going undefeated. Going undefeated would be nice and all, but at the same time, it's a lot more pressure on your football team to go about that. Also, rest in peace to the late Judy Coughlin, Tom Coughlin's wife. She passed away yesterday, so I just want to give my condolences to the Coughlin family, the entire Giants organization as well, on the passing of Tom Coughlin's wife, Judy Coughlin, at the age of 77.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just like for back to the Sixers, just like with Harden, it was like an MVP type season. It was like already he was doing everything like he said. Like he means everything. Well, why am I saying this? It's James Harden. I gotta wait till the playoffs.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till the freaking playoffs for him.
How old is he?
34, 33, I think. 32, I don't know.
He's definitely towards his mid-30s.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's 33, 34. Around the same age as Durant.
33.
Yeah, this is what happens with older players. They're going to break down easier than when they were younger.
If the playoffs started today, which four teams look the clear favorites in the for the NBA Eastern Conference?
Are you talking about the NBA or the NFL?
Yeah. And by the way, Macabre, how'd you find out my channel? I think it's the first time I've ever seen you on my in my chat before.
What's going on, Macabre? If you haven't already, hit that like button and sub up to sub up to Mitch Kofsky as well as NYG Jeffy T85. Appreciate you coming by here, bro. You want to hit your peak going into the playoffs. The Eagles might not be peaking. The Eagles might be peaking too early, and no, the Eagles are not going undefeated. He's right. It's true. They could be peaking too early. You want
Yeah.
to try to peak when you get towards the latter part of the season. Yes. Rest in peace to J Pop.
So for the basketball for the Eastern Conference, right? I got the Bucks. I got the Celtics. I got the. Now it's getting tough. I got the Heat there. I wish I could say Sixers, but and Cavs. I'll put the Cavs right there instead of the Sixers at this point.
If I had to say right now, I'd probably say Celtics, Bucks, Heat. No, actually, I can't even say the Heat. They're not off to a good start either.
That is true.
You know what I'll probably say? Celtics, Bucks, Bulls, and Cavs. I think they're the four
Whoa.
best teams right now. The Bulls have been playing good basketball too. Shout
Yeah,
out to AK and Big Pat.
we beat them.
You did, but they're still off to a good start right now. They're playing good basketball even without Lonzo. So the Bucks, the Celtics, and the Cavs are easy ones for me because they've all been off to great starts. And plus, the Celtics and Bucks were going to be good regardless. I mean, they just have great core. They just have a good team together, and those guys have played as a team with one another for a long time. So the Nets and the Sixers and the Heat are easily the biggest, disappointments so far in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah. I mean, you could say the Hawks too. They're on the outside creeping in, sneaking
That
in.
is true. That is true. The Hawks are another team that could sneak into the top four. I just don't know if they're as good. I mean, they might be able to replace the Bulls, but in terms of
What?
the other three teams, no, I don't trust the Hawks over them. The Raptors are another one. That's a good
Yeah.
point. The Raptors I throw up there. I've always liked that Raptors team with
I'm
Barnes,
gonna look
Trent,
at.
and Siakam.
I'm gonna look up the standings. I actually want to see. Like, can you imagine? I don't think if the Sixers continue on a downfall after this injury, it's not looking good.
They got
Yeah.
they got they got to try to rebound. This is where Doc Rivers has to like do his job as a coach. He's got to put out the rotations that are going to help out this team going forward. And this is where other guys have got to step up. It's just it. The other guys on this basketball team have to step up in the absence of James Harden. I mean, the Nets have had to do the same thing with Ben Simmons out, so the Sixers have got to do the same thing with no James Harden. You got to rely on some of those other bench players to play more minutes and be able to provide some solid scoring and playmaking ability on the court for that team if they want to try to get back into it. I mean, they're only a game under 500, so it's not like they're in deep trouble.
So we got the Bucks, the Cavs, the Raptors, Hawks, Boston, and the Bulls. Then we got the Wizards and the Sixers, Miami, and the Knicks. Those are 8 right there. And then you have the Hornets. Once they get LaMelo, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be
Jesus
just fine.
Christ, we're all the way on the bottom. We're all the way on the bottom.
Well, you're not all the way at the bottom.
Close to it.
Hey, we're not that far behind. We're not that far.
But
But yeah, I mean, we gotta win the next couple of games because what I never thought I would be saying that the Boston Celtics are 6 right now or 5. I thought they would be up higher.
do you remember last year? The Boston Celtics were off to a terrible start in the first half of the season. They were all the way down by like what? They were actually people that didn't think they were going to make the playoffs at one point. And there was a pundit saying they should trade away like either Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, and these guys. What happened? They made that trade for Derek White and brought back Al Horford, and that team just started to roll. So I think the Celtics are going to be fine. I'm not worried about that team one bit because they've been playing as a team for a long time, and they got even better by getting Brogdon. So the Celtics will be fine. I think the Bucks are going to be a good team because they're already playing great basketball, and they don't even have arguably the best or the second best player without Middleton. I like that Raptors team. I've always liked that Raptors team, and I'm not surprised they're playing that well so far. So this is what we expected from the East, and the Cavs too. The Cavs, if the Cavs, who's worse, the Nets or the Lakers? Right now, I honestly have to say the Nets. I have to say the Nets right now.
The Lakers are on a 2-game winning streak.
Yeah.
The Lakers are on a 2-game winning streak. I think they'll be fine.
The reason why I say the Nets is because they look like an absolute. The Nets right now are too much overcome by off-the-court drama and controversy right now that's not involving the basketball team on the court. That's the problem with the Nets is that the controversy and off-the-court stuff is pretty much taking over what they're doing on the court. We talked about this on Tuesday, NYG. We talked about this with this team. It's just absolutely out. They just seem like they're too busy swooped up about this controversy and stuff. The Cavs are really good basketball, and they're young. Yeah, I like the Cavs too. Cavs are another team like the Raptors that are just well put together. They're just very well put together in terms of their roster. They got a lot of good young pieces. They're starting to gel together as a basketball team. I think the Cavs are going to be a very good team for the next few years. Sports Zone Podcast, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, Spotlight? The Cavs are a really good basketball and the young. Yeah, they're young with Mitchell. It's going great. It's going great. No, he's a Cavs fan. I mean, he's a Sixers fan. Jesus Christ. He's a Sixers fan. Oh, I gotta fix that over there. Damn it.
They got Darius Garland and they got Donovan Mitchell doing the job over there as their tandem of guards. And Garland just came back from injury. Plus, they got other good players on that team with obviously Evan Mobley at power forward, and then you got Jared Allen as well as Karis LeVert. So that team is just really well put together. I mean, they're just a very, very well put together basketball team. Same with the Raptors. So I'm not surprised that both those teams are doing so well right now.
Yeah, hold on a sec. What the hell? Oh, I know what it is. Shoot.
He says he subbed to you, Mitch, the Sports Zone podcast.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Hold on.
And that's pretty bad when you expect to win a championship but are now considered one of the worst teams in the league. Yeah. Well, that's what happens, NYG, when your team just can't get out of the damn controversy and stuff. There's still time they can turn it around. I'm curious how this team is going to look when Ime Udoka, which I think he's going to be the head coach, eventually takes over. Though, I mean, with the controversy he went through back in Boston before the season even started, that's going to be another thing. But this Nets team has got to stop with the damn controversy. They got to put all that crap to the side, and they got to go out there and start playing like a basketball team. But maybe we just overrated this team. Maybe the Nets are not as good as a lot of people thought they would be.
I didn't.
Maybe not. Well, maybe they're not. Maybe I overblew this team and said they were better than they really are. So.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I told you with Ben Simmons, bro. I told you.
I already knew. I already knew with Ben Simmons. I wasn't putting my full trust in this guy. It was just really out of hope that maybe he could get it together as a basketball player. But I wasn't expecting, him to go out there and become, a perennial all-star or anything. I thought he was going to be solid. I thought he was going to be better than what he was before he left Philly. But, yeah. The dude washed at 25.
Hey, I fixed the green screen. Finally. I had too much light coming in. I had the shades up.
People need to notice no matter where Kyrie goes, he's drama. He's talented, but his antics is messing up his game on the floor. Yeah. Watch that game that he played a couple of nights ago against the Bulls. Yeah. It's obvious that stuff on the court was going against him.
I knew the Nets were pretenders because they have no depth and no bench.
Well, that I disagree with. I do believe the Nets have depth.
They do have depth.
The Nets have depth. They have strong players on that bench. It's just a lot of those guys are coming back off injuries. They're still getting back into their flow of their game. And also, we have to remember, too, one of the biggest X factors, the Nets are a brand new team with a lot of new parts that are trying to be fit together. And it takes time for a team to gel one together. So maybe that's one of the reasons why this Nets team is playing so bad right now, is because of the fact that just so many new parts they're trying to put together on this basketball team. And it's going to take some time until eventually they start gelling together and they start playing like a basketball team. But I mean, right now, yeah, they look like a bunch of pretenders, and they look like a team that's more about the drama than they are about the on-court basketball. But we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, what the hell? Is that you?
What?
Is there an echo?
Hello? Hello?
No, we're good. We're good now.
They don't play defense. You're right. The Nets play absolutely zero defense on the back.
It's funny because I've been hearing him say that for like God knows how long.
He's right. He's right, though. They don't play. Who's our sixth man? Right now, I'd probably have to say
Cam Thomas?
Cam Thomas is not even playing.
Oh, right.
Hey,
You see, I don't pay attention to the Nets. It's the only team on the division.
Or Joe Harris right now is their sixth man because Royce O'Neal's been starting. So when Ben Simmons is in the starting lineup, I'd probably say Patty Mills or Joe Harris, and probably Seth Curry will be included in that too when he gets healthy.
Yeah. I can't wait for the sixth. Seth Curry, man, I'm telling you, we were a better team when we had Seth Curry. I can't believe I'm going to say this. When we had Danny Green, we were just a better team, much more rounded. Now, it's just like, we do have a good depth right now. We do have a good bench, but with Doc Rivers at the helm, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, the rotations are off. The positioning is off. I mean, like, he has been saying the same exact shit over and over again for years and years. Like, when we had DeAndre Jordan, right? When we had DeAndre Jordan and we wanted Paul Reed to play more, he was like, we're trying to win the championship now. We're trying to win it now with DeAndre Jordan. And then now he said the same exact thing with Montrezl Harrell. Mm. It's like, he cannot. Doc Rivers, like from us Sixers fans on Twitter, they cannot stand like Doc Rivers. We love Paul Reed. We want Paul Reed to succeed in this league. And he's keep on getting shut down over and over and over. Wouldn't say with Danny Green, but you got to admit, like with the spacing and everything, he could knock down the shot occasionally, but
Doc Rivers is playing ISO ball, and I hate it because no one is moving without the ball. There you go. If you're a basketball player and you don't move when you don't have the ball in your hands and you just stay stagnant and play one-on-one basketball, you're not going to succeed unless you have a guy that has incredible ball handling ability that can create his own shot and drive to the basket. You need to have movement when you're playing that type of ball. You need to have other guys moving around the court to try to get open so you can get the ball to them in space, whether it's on the outside for a three-point shot or whether it's somebody driving to the basket and also second chance points.
Yeah. I mean, I've been saying this. Why do you think Golden State is such a great team? Everyone moves. Everyone goes to the right spot. You have Steph Curry, who's so dangerous with the ball and without the ball. I said this in one of my videos. I think it was like last week. I forget when. Make Tyrese Maxey that kind of player. I'm not saying he can play up to like a Steph Curry kind of way. I don't say that, but use him the same way. I guarantee you, tire him out with his movement of the ball without the ball. I'm telling you, it's going to work. Lanes are going to open up. Separations, the spacing's going to be there. Use Maxey more. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Doc Rivers got to go. I haven't the benefit of the doubt yet. The Nets need to get this coaching thing figured out soon. The Nets need leadership much more than anything. Any updates on Ime?
No, I haven't heard any updates today on Ime Udoka. The only updates around the Nets is that Ben Simmons is going to be out the next couple of games with that left knee soreness, so he won't play on Friday against the Wizards and Saturday against the Hornets. And of course, about the Kyrie Irving controversy that apparently he quote unquote apologized after everything. So, but nothing on Ime today. So it's really been quiet on that front in terms of the Nets and Ime Udoka going forward. But yeah, he's right about the leadership. The Nets have absolutely zero leadership on that basketball team. Marquise Morris can be the guy. That's the guy that can be the leader. But right now he hasn't really played a lot and he's been hurt off on and off too.
You know what Marquise Morris reminds me of? I think you told me this. It's like PJ Tucker's our Marquise Morris.
Yeah.
You can see that with like the intensity, it's like the fight, it's the same exact thing. We're both doing
PJ Tucker's on the basketball court for you guys, at least contributing. Right now, Marquise Morris is either not playing much on the court, or this guy is just pretty much, he's been out for the past couple of games. He's sometimes even been out of the rotation. So that's the problem, is that Marquise Morris is not being able to go on the court and show that leadership for this Nets team.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, bro. It's just ridiculous. Just like this whole Kyrie thing. Now, people are so mad at him now, still.
Well, I mean, you can't really blame people for being mad at him with the thing that he did. I don't want to get into it because it's a can of worms and a rabbit hole you don't want to go down when it comes to that kind of stuff. But the best thing for him to do, I'm going to make it short and sweet. Go out there, give a sincere apology, and just end this stuff. Go out there and give a sincere apology. Because the longer you drag this out, the more it's become a distraction for this basketball team that you do not need.
Yeah, me and you kind of take it offense. Like, how do you take it? Like, this whole thing? Like, do you take it personally, what he said, or how do you take it?
Well, being of that background, I mean, I do find it offensive. I do think that I don't agree with the things that he says, obviously. I do find it very offensive because, both of us are of that descent. But at the same time, I mean, it's really hard for me to get into discussion about it because I don't want to say anything that might come off.
I know what you mean, because I'm feeling the same exact way as you.
Yeah.
We both have the same background. So, it's like, I'm same exact thing.
I honestly don't care if Simmons plays. He gives you next to nothing on the court. Morris wasn't getting minutes when he was healthy. Yeah, he wasn't. He's only been averaging like 4, 5, 6 minutes on consistent nights. And Ben Simmons had like 1 or 2 games where he actually did something on the defensive department, and he was getting rebounds and assists. Like, he was getting close to 10 rebounds and assists. The problem is he needs to score some more points, and he's just playing so damn passive. I don't know if that's because he's still coming back from the back surgery and also the knee. But yeah, Ben Simmons has just been so damn conservative on the court. He's afraid to drive to the basket. That's the problem. He's so damn scared to go over there and create contact near the rim and draw fouls. He's just so passive. He's waiting to throw the ball to everybody else.
Remember when Kyrie yelled at him to shoot the ball?
Yeah, it's like, shoot the damn ball. Shoot the friggin' ball, Ben. Stop being so damn scared. Shoot the friggin' ball in the basket. Nobody's going to hurt you.
And then it's funny. He gave the ball to Durant, and Durant scored.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what up, Bobby? What up, Bobby?
Yeah. You're not wrong, Bobby. You're not wrong. Right now, it's exactly what he is.
But Bobby, fuck your Celtics. Anyways, I'm just getting sick and tired of just Doc Rivers because he's been playing James Harden 30 minutes a night, and look what happens. I'm not saying it's a coincidence. I'm not saying it's all that. But I'm just like, wow.
Well, why is he doing that? Is there a reason why he's playing was the reason why he played James Harden that much?
Because he's been playing really well, I'm guessing. But it's just like you got to let the other players more, give Harden some rest and some time. And it's like insane.
Does he not trust the other players?
Nah, I really don't think so. Yeah, Bobby, what do you think I've been saying, bro? This is coming from a Celtics fan.
And he's got nothing really to complain about. his team has been doing really well lately.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I was on his live stream and just the Sixers and Celtics. Oh my god, we had an Embiid fall counter. Like I think he fell like 8 times. It's just like it's fucking insane.
I don't understand why that dude keeps falling down. I mean, why does that dude always keep falling down on his ass? I don't
I
get it.
don't know.
I
Well,
don't
like
get it.
it's his balance. It's gotta be his balance issues, right?
What balance issues? Does he have injury issues or something?
I mean, it's injury history. I can go back throughout the whole thing. No, not you, Siri. No, history, like injury history. No, he is a flopper. No,
Yeah.
yes, and so is James Harden. So we're the king of flopping.
James Harden is the king of flopping, yes.
Embiid fell on the court, foul count 9 times that game. Yep, Embiid fell 9 freaking times that game. He fell. I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. I get your injury history with your feet and all this stuff. I get that. But come on, 9?
Does he have some type of awkward thing with him at all?
What do you mean?
Like he's very awkward in his stance, where like he just very clumsy.
I'm trying to think when I met him because that was like 5 years ago. So he looked fine when I was talking with him. I didn't notice anything. But now it's just like, I just have no
Do you
clue.
think the Astros will cheat tonight? Oh, Jeff.
Bobby DM'd me the other day. He was like, yo, Phillies beat the cheaters. And that's coming from a Red Sox fan.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Kyrie moves differently. Controversy would surround him for his entire career. Political views will get overblown in the age of social media. What should matter is play on the court. You're not like
He's
you
not
nailed
wrong at all.
everything on the head.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong one bit. He's absolutely right.
I hate that.
Problem is, everybody does all that stuff does get overblown.
Please beat those cheating bums. You mean beat? You wrote bear.
I think the Astros win tonight. It's over. I think the Astros will win.
Oh yeah. If the Astros win tonight, we don't play. There's no World Series game tomorrow. They play again on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we gotta win this game, bro. We just have to. And
Gotta get a good pitching performance.
You know what's funny? I did not do my reverse psychology last game and we lost.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to do my reverse psychology this game.
What kind of reverse psychology are you going to put out there?
We're not going to win this game tonight.
So you're pretty much saying you're taking the L tonight?
Yeah.
And do you feel confident that's going to work for you in your favor?
Yeah. It worked so far throughout this postseason.
Do you think Aaron Nola is going to be able to give you guys 6 or 7 innings of 1 or 2 hit baseball? Or 1 or 2 run baseball?
Wow. Philly needs to win tonight or they are toast.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Because
I want toast now. You're making me hungry. I want toast.
Think about it. Philadelphia, yes, they can beat Houston. I think they could beat Houston twice in Houston because they do have a good baseball team. But that crowd is going to be rowdy in Houston, and you're asking a very, very, very tall order for that Phillies team to go over to Houston and win 2 in a row if they lose tonight and drop and then go down 3-2 in this series. That's a very, very tall order, especially with the fact that Javier and Verlander are going to be at the top of that rotation coming for Houston in at least Game 7. So, yeah, it's not very likely that Philly can get it done if they don't win tonight. But you know what? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. So.
Yeah. They only win twice in Houston. I know. Yeah, I know. If we win tonight, we're going to 7. If we
They are
lose
really
tonight,
good now.
if we lose tonight, we're losing in 6. If we win tonight, we're going to 7.
Who's been doing well in the lineup for Philly? I'm just reading Jeff in the Zone's comment that they need run support for Nola.
Yeah,
Or Noah. I don't know if it means Syndergaard or Aaron Nola.
I think you meant Syndergaard.
Okay. Well, yeah, he got shut out. The Phillies pretty much destroyed Houston in Game 3, and then Houston returned the favor in Game 4. Both teams beat the hell out of one another in Games 3 and 4. Now I think it's going to be more about the pitching in Games 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah,
So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I expect it to be a lot closer. Harper is a machine. They need
Harper.
guys
Oh
the
my
rest of the lineup to
God.
step up.
Hey Bobby, look at your phone.
They need guys in the rest of that lineup to step up and do their job too. It can't just all be Bryce Harper, and to a smaller degree, Reese Hawkins. They need other guys in that Phillies lineup to get the job done. So now that Houston lineup is just firing on all cylinders. Besides that shutout they had in Game 3.
Yeah, but it's just like going back to the Sixers thing with James Harden. I know people want him traded. I get that, but from what I've seen this season already, the biggest blow. I'm not saying any injury on a team is a blow in some way or fashion, some form or fashion. Any injury is like some blow. But with James Harden playing like he was, now he's out. The question is who's going to be starting at the number 2 or number 1. It's like that concerns me with Doc Rivers. Like, if you put Thibault out there, you don't have the shooting, you have the defense. If you put the Anthony Melton there, you have the shooting and the defense. If you put Shake Milton there, you have the offense and a little bit of the defense. If you put Korkmaz there, you have absolutely nothing. So it's just like, I'm just curious on which way they go.
I hate to say it, but I think you're going to have to rely on guys like Korkmaz and Thibault. You might
Oh,
be
yeah, I
down,
know.
you might be down on them right now, but they're going to be part of the guys that are going to have to get the job done with Harden out. Thibault's still a young player, and so is Korkmaz. So you have to try to hope that these guys can start playing better basketball and they can go out there and start contributing more, not just on the defensive side where their strength is, but their offensive side right now of the court. So you got to hope that these guys step it up. You're going to need some of these guys that are not getting the job done right now to pick up their game with Harden not out. It's going to take a team collective help to boost up the rest of this team around Embiid and Maxey.
Yeah.
What's your score prediction for
I was
tonight's
just
score?
going to say that. Yeah, what is yours?
I
got the Phillies winning. I'll go after being like no hit, like to no runs. I'm going 3. No, I'm going 4-3. Phillies 4-3.
I mean, Nola's due to have a good game pitched. He did pitch well the first game. And this is where Nola's going to have to step up as a starting pitcher and be like that ace for them. You know what? I'll make it interesting. I'll say Phillies 5, Astros 3.
Oh, okay. So you just have one more run than me because I said 4-3.
I think the Phillies will win this game, and they'll make it trying to win at least one game in Houston. I don't think the Phillies are going to go out that easily, not with how they've been playing.
First wearing. So yeah, I saw that. It's just like it doesn't really bother me as much. That Hurts is wearing that. It doesn't bother me.
Hey, Raf.
Hey, Raf. No, we're going to game 6. Wait. Waiting on we're going to game 6.
I thought he was going in game 5.
I think he's. No.
Check the pitching matchup. I could have sworn Nola's going tonight because he hasn't pitched, I believe, since game 1.
Right, I got it. Give me a sec. Verlander and Syndergaard.
Okay, so Syndergaard's pitching tonight. That's why they've been saying Noah. My fault. That makes
It's
sense.
Noah Syndergaard, yeah.
So, yeah, you're going to need well, no offense, I'm not exactly going to be rooting for Noah Syndergaard to do well for obvious reasons, but Syndergaard's going to have to go out there and give you guys quality innings and not give up too many hits. He's going to have to go out there and he's going to have to channel his inner 2014 to 2016 Noah Syndergaard when he was with the Mets. That's what you're going to need from Thor. You're going to need the old Thor back. That's what you're going to need. When he was blowing guys away with 99 to 100 plus mile per hour pitches. So,
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to need that. It's kind of nice that the Phillies are in the World Series and you got the Union in a championship game. You got the Eagles playing the way they are. You got the Flyers going like, eh. And then you have the Sixers right now, 4-5. Now they're losing James Harden.
well, I hate to say it, besides basketball, New York and Philly are probably the places to be in terms of sports.
That is true, yes.
The hockey teams in Philly and in the tri-state area are all playing very well. And obviously the Eagles are undefeated. The Giants and the Jets are playing well. And even though the Yankees and Mets got eliminated, they were in the playoffs. And then the Phillies are in the World Series. So, the big market areas like New York and Philly, which, I mean, we live pretty much like right near both big cities. That's pretty interesting when like they're pretty much the talks of the towns in terms of like good sports teams. It's just wish the basketball teams would get it together. So right now the Sixers, the Nets, and the Knicks are just all playing horrendous basketball at the moment.
Right. It's crazy. It's just so crazy, but yeah. Just my main concern with this whole thing. I want James Harden back and healthy quick as possible. That's the main thing. Second, how does Joel Embiid, do you go through everything through Joel Embiid? Because I'm going to say no. I say go through Maxey. I say Embiid be the second option, but I know for a fact they're not going to do that.
No, it's going to go through Embiid. He's your best player. They're going to flow the offense through Embiid, and Maxey's going to try to take advantage on the outside as that number 2 guy. It's got to go through Embiid.
Right. Yeah, you got to go through. What?
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just agreeing with you.
I mean, it's just like with the Nets, the offense pretty much looks like it's going through Durant. So, I mean, that's the same thing with you guys. No matter what, I think that, Maxey should be more involved. Maybe the offense should flow through him sometimes, but when it comes to the Sixers, even when Harden was healthy, that offense was still flowing through Embiid for the most part. So I think it's going to continue to flow through Embiid as they go until they get Harden back. And what you can't do, don't rush him back. Especially with an older player, you don't want to rush back Harden. I mean, you're just going to have to hope that the rest of you guys step up because they can't. And you try to rush back Harden, he gets hurt again. He re-injures that foot injury. What are you going to do?
Right.
You got to be careful with an older player, so.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to end it here, guys. We've been live for over an hour, close to an hour, 40 minutes. So, yeah, thank you guys for coming to this impromptu live stream. I was going to record a video called Doc Rivers Needs to Be Fired, a whole podcast and everything. But, hey, this happens. That video gets put on hold and everything. Thank you, Jeff, in the zone. Every time when I say thank you, Jeff, I'm thinking of you. Every time.
Yeah, I got to get used to that. There's multiple Jeffs. Jeff says. Jeff says thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff says thank you, Jeff.
I'm freaking done. But yeah, guys. So make sure you like, subscribe. We're the hell.
Oh, looks like Mitch just got an update or something on his phone.
No, I was in a group chat. I was in something, and my microphone was on. It's like this whole freaking.
Oh, there you go. Mitch's Siri was on, and he was talking about it on his phone. His phone recorded every little thing that it did. It's probably going to talk to him back and what it says.
I was gonna DM someone on
Have a
Twitter.
good stream, guys. I hope you had a good day. Jeff.
Okay, enough with it, Jeff. All right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe. We are now currently 995 away from 3,000. So, really appreciate the support. Really do. And where can they find you, Jeff?
You can find me over at NYG JeffyT85. I cover the Giants, the Nets, the Mets, and wrestling. I will be doing the Crown Jewel event this Saturday at 12 p.m. with our guy Earl Cole for the wrestling experience. So make sure you guys go check that out this Saturday at noon. I will also be doing the Sunday night football game with the Tennessee Titans against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I might even think about doing a game during the afternoon. I might do the Jets and the Bills game, so be on the lookout for that.
Oh, Rob is doing that. You can just pop on with him.
Okay. So
Yeah,
if you guys,
I'll ask you to put your channel on there.
yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know later in the week. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it yet, but I'll let you know. But
Wait, is it this Sunday?
the Jets and the Bills is this Sunday. Yes.
Okay, because it's already Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. When you said later in the week, that kind of messed me up. I was like, wait.
I forgot yesterday was even Wednesday. I thought yesterday was Thursday. I completely forgot. I'm like talking to my mom when I was out with my family. I'm like, I was thinking in the back of my head, is it Thursday today? I'm like, oh crap, it's actually Wednesday. That's what happens when you get old. You forget about what day it is.
Yeah. All right, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. We're out, and maybe I'm live again. I don't know when I'm going to be live, but
You'll see Mitch tonight with DJ Storms for the preview.
Yeah, I forgot. I meant for my channel, but for mine, I don't know when I'm going to be live, but I'm going to be on DJ Storms, the rundown for the Crown Jewel. Oh my God, that's going to be fun. And guys, make sure talk to you all later. Have a good day. Rest of your night. Peace.
Take it easy, everyone.